Hi there and welcome back. And today I'd love to talk to you and share with you some of my beautiful peridot jewellery. Peridot is sometimes known as olivine as well, and it's a beautiful bright green colour, and it's really nice for this sort of time of year when the sun's out and you're out on holiday or out and about. It is also the gemstone for August, so a lot of people like to buy peridot for Leo's or August birthstone. So it's a really, really nice bright green, really fresh, really vibrant. And most peridot would come in a cut form, so the stone would actually be faceted, so you'd have a lovely little sparkle coming off it, and I just think that makes it look really delicate and dainty. It's beautiful. I'm actually going to show you the difference between a cabochon or a polished peridot compared to a cut peridot. I don't really have any polished peridot apart from these little stud earrings, and if I just show you those, you can see the difference between the cut and faceted peridot, which has a little bit of sparkle coming from it, and it sort of bounces off the light. It's beautiful. It's got a lovely silver bezel setting all the way around that earring as well, just to make it feel really secure. I think it sets off the green really well. And then here you've got a more pronounced polished peridot stone, and there is a slight difference when you look at the two side by side between a cabochon or polished peridot stone to a cut or faceted. I think both are beautiful, really, really gorgeous. And today I'm also wearing a really nice pendant that I designed. I call it my little fork pendant, and I do have this in a different colours, like a cubic zirconia and with garnet, and also a mixed gemstone. But this one is the peridot one, which I think is really pretty. And I've just teamed it up with some lovely little oval peridot earrings. These are probably the biggest peridot stones that I have. And I love these earrings because they're an oval shape, which is a little bit more unusual. And I love the fact that these earrings actually close on the back. They have a little clip, so I feel really secure when I'm wearing these earrings. And again, I have these in different colours, but I think the peridot matching up with the fork pendant is beautiful. And then I'm also wearing a really dainty little peridot ring with just 3 little cut peridots, and I love that shape. It's sort of like a little leaf design, and it's really nice. And this ring I love because it's really comfortable. It's a very fine little round band, but it's really nice because it's slightly adjustable, so depending on how you're feeling, you can slightly adjust that ring. And then of course I couldn't resist, as usual, my beautiful dainty peridot bracelet, and I just think that looks lovely. And today I've actually decided to wear the ring on one hand and then the bracelet on another, just so I've got a little bit of a balance there. And I just thought I'd wear it with some blue because I love wearing blue. And I've got lots of different peridot pieces, and I also think peridot looks really nice with other gemstones. So here I have a beautiful ring which is very, very popular. It's called a peridot and pearl ring, and it looks again a bit like a stack ring with 3 different bands, and I think the peridot alongside the pearl works really well together. And again, I had these earrings made to match the ring because I thought that combination of that pop of bright green, like a spring green, along with the pearl was just beautiful. And these are actually little tiny seed pearls. They're a little bit more feminine, and there's a little bit of movement in those earrings, which I love. I know I've showed you these before, and I really love those. And then just over here, I've got some mix pieces. So I've got a dainty bracelet again with the cut stones, but this has every single stone that I sell. So it's got carnelian, it's got amethyst, it's got blue topaz, it's got iolite, garnet. It's absolutely beautiful. And of course there is peridot in there as well. And I think those lovely colours work really well together. What I love about the mixed stone pieces is that you don't really have to worry about mixing it up with an outfit because it will go with absolutely anything. It looks really, really nice, and a lot of people prefer that. And again, I love these little earrings. These are again a mix with the peridot, the amethyst and the garnet, and I just love the way they sit together. They work really well as a colour combination. And the same with this ring. And I do have this ring in different colours, but I just think that's beautiful. There I have a peridot, a citrine, an amethyst, and then a garnet. And again, those 4-way colours look really well together. And then they match also this little daisy pendant, which I have in the mixed stone. And I also do have that in just the peridot as well. I realised this was such a popular pendant. I got this made in different colours, and I think with the peridot it's beautiful. So obviously you can mix and match these pieces really well. A lot of people only would like to wear, say, an earring and pendant combination, and some people would like to wear everything all together. And another set that I've talked to you about before is this beautiful leaf. I call it a leaf design, and it's a really nice simple leaf setting. It's a hanging earring, it's a hook design. I really find these easy and comfortable to wear. I know a lot of people worry about wearing this style of earring, but if you put a little silicone back on them or even a silver butterfly, that will just keep them in place a little bit easier. Sometimes people like to just close them and pinch them a little bit tighter as well, just to make sure they're feeling a bit more secure. That sometimes people prefer the ones I'm wearing that actually do close on themselves, because then they feel really secure wearing them. And that leaf design with the peridot I also have with the pendant. And then here is a beautiful little, I sort of call it a Celtic knot design silver chain, and then it has lovely little cut peridots in it as well, and I think that's gorgeous. The necklaces are sometimes nice because you can just wear them as they are, and you can also adjust the length of them depending on your neckline, and I think that's really gorgeous. And the last two things I wanted to show you today were real statement pieces. So this is one of my designer collection. I don't really have many of these pieces, they're so unusual, but it's quite a dramatic pendant with this sort of textured, almost like beaten silver, and I love that effect because it just gives such a different effect with the silver. You get to sort of see the colour and the light bouncing from it, and it's really unusual. And in the middle there's a brushed silver, so there's a real contrast between the silver work there. And then here we've just got the 4 little cut peridots again. And I love this pendant. I do, again, have this in different colours, but I think the peridot works really well. And I've actually, just because this is a slightly heavier pendant, I've actually decided to put it on a heavier chain. Most of the chains that I've been sharing with you have been a little 1mm silky chain, and I'm wearing today a 16-inch. Just because of the neckline and also the length of my pendant. It's quite a long pendant, so I generally try and wear a higher or shorter chain to match the pendant and the neckline. If I was wearing this on an 18-inch chain, it would just be too long. And this one is a 1.8mm chain, so it's a heavier chain. And I think the heavier pieces do really require a heavier chain. I think it just sets off the jewellery better, and it will take the weight of the pendant better. And a lot of people would wear this on like a choker or a wire as well, quite a heavy choker. And again, you could wear that on a beaten choker or a V choker. It looks just as well. There's really lots of things you can mix and match, especially with the heavier pieces. They can even take a leather or a ribbon or something like that as well. So that was one of my designer pieces with the little 4 cut peridots and then the textured silver rings. And then another one, I don't have many of these left either, but they're gorgeous. These are 11 cut peridots in this ring, and it's a really dramatic ring. It looks again a bit like a stack ring, but it has all those gorgeous little peridots there, and it really is a dramatic ring. I'm actually going to put that on because it just looks so gorgeous. And what I love again about this ring is it's really dramatic on the front, and then it's beautifully shaped on the back, so it's really easy to wear, and I just think that looks gorgeous. So I love peridot, it's beautiful. And as I said, it is for August birthstone, so if you're thinking of getting a gift for someone for August, then this is a really nice gift. And I know some people like to build up their gifts, and it is absolutely stunning. So I really love that. And thank you so much for watching my videos again, and I'm really enjoying making them. I would love your comments or feedback, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed watching. And I look forward to seeing you again really soon, and bye for now.